Shalom to all my brothers and sisters. Really briefly, I wanted to clarify a question that we get so often, and it's very, very easy to answer. A very difficult passage for a lot of Christians and Messianics to comprehend and to wrap around their heads is in Bereshit, Genesis chapter 1, verse 26. A very difficult passage because it states there very clearly, "Let us make man in our image." So they ask, who is Elohim speaking to? For them, the clear answer that was always taught to them, and probably they still believe, that it must be speaking about Jesus. That he must be speaking to Jesus or one of the Trinity Godheads or both. The answer is actually very, very easy to understand by reading the next verse. Yes, you heard me correctly. Read the next verse. That's verse 27. And what does it say there? Who created? It's very easy. It states there very clearly. Thus Elohim, God. It doesn't say Elohim and the Messiah, or Elohim and the other gods, or the Trinity created. It says God, singular. So Elohim created man in his image. So it's a singular again. His image. In the image of Elohim, he created them. So there you have it. When you have the challenge there, for all Christian Messianics, please check this out for yourself. I know that chapter 1 verse 26 is very difficult because it states there very clearly, let us. So who is he talking to? Now the Jewish understanding is that he is addressing the angels. Yes, he's addressing the angels. Now, to find out who is creating, it would be enough to me to state verse 27, the next verse. It says that God created, singular. There was no one else creating with him. Do we have more? Yes, we do. Chapter 2 of Genesis. If you begin reading the first couple verses, starting in verse 2, and read through verse 5. Again, very clearly and explicitly, it teaches very clearly, thus are the beginnings of the creation of God, when Elohim created man. And it goes on and on. In his image, he created them. Male and female, he created them. So, read it for yourself. Chapter 1 of Genesis, verse 27, there's your answer, the very next verse. And then Genesis chapter 2, verses 2 through 5. I hope that this was helpful. If you have any more questions, please feel free to ask below, and I'll answer as soon as possible. Thank you so much, and may Yahuwah bless you this day. Shalom.